in comes flying in deep. Torres on the on the right hand side there, sorry. And it looks like there's contact in front already between the Porsches, two Porsches, and someone's gone off to the left. And then out of nowhere, we see contacts. The Lambo had gone off in front. And here we are. But yeah, just trying to make up as much ground as possible, catching these guys, catching this McLaren on one end. And I'm gonna have him right here after Ascari, because unfortunately his exit was not that great. But yeah, on him hard. Definitely want this position, but also don't want to make a mess in Parabolica. So just trying to allow him enough space and trying not to get cut off. And there to our right, the Nissan's gone off. He's taking himself out of the equation. This guy in front.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
But there he makes his mistake. And that leaves just me and Torres now.
Hawk is now our leader. I have no idea how he's got up there. I'm not even sure where he started the laps to. Where he started in qualifying. But currently your leader of the race is Hawk.
You gotta get away from that guy behind you, man. He's gonna dive bomb you.
From 33rd place.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy in 33rd place is a wild man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, somebody wrote in the chat, 33, what the hell?
Oh man, this guy's gonna take you out. Jesus.
Caught it fine every single time.
Car on the left.
Oh, yeah.
Clear on the left.
There, let him go by, yeah. What a
Right on board as we are coming right here at the start of a brand new lap. We jump on board with the helmet cam from Mike, like if we're seeing this from his eyes. So as we approach, coming up to turn one, we normally brake at 150 meters, coming right up here. But Mike's tires are a bit dead, so he might have an issue. Nope, he still makes it because Mike is a really experienced driver. That is why he's on the team. Makes it.
That's why he's doing double stint.
Exit 1 and 2. Gotcha now.
Car on the left.
Going faster and these guys are sticking with me.
Yeah, he's good.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
E-man's catching me.
Said Mike, offering words of consolation. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Thrustmaster TSPC Racer with the open wheel style rim. Your 6 programmable buttons, your D-pad, your rotary encoder. It's nicely finished, nice vents. Thrustmaster logo at the side. You have some additional buttons on here as well, which are actually programmable, these 2 additional buttons. So here it is, the wheel is finally set up. We've mounted it to my Wheel Stand Pro, hard mounted it to ensure the best amount of rigidity from it. Again, I think the wheel looks pretty nice. The base is really decent. I like the way how that looks. Today we're going to be taking a look at the classic R Factor 2. When including the amount of content that's available via the Steam Workshop, and that's even without including the paid DLC, there is a vast selection of cars and tracks available to R Factor 2 users. Originally released back in 2014, Assetto Corsa is still a relevant sim today due to its initial brilliance combined with subsequent official DLC releases, but more importantly, under the work of the larger sim community in terms of mods and modding, most of which are free, with some being released under the pay model where separate cars can be purchased for a usually reasonable fee. Formula 1 2020. From the driver's seat, I'm going to make this very clear right off the bat. If you're a fan of Formula 1 Codemaster series, so far you've enjoyed the games that they produce on an annual basis, I don't even know what you're waiting for. Just go out there right now, go get it, make it the Michael Schumacher edition. You won't regret it, I promise. In comes flying deep. Torres on the on the right hand side there, sorry. And it looks like there's contact in front already between the Porsches, two Porsches, and someone's gone off to the left. And then out of nowhere, we see contact. The Lambo had gone off in front. And here we are. But yeah, just trying to make up as much ground as possible, catching these guys, catching this McLaren on one end. And I'm gonna have him right here after Ascari because unfortunately his exit was not that great. But yeah, on him hard. Definitely want this position, but also don't want to make a mess in Parabolica. So just trying to allow him enough space and trying not to get cut off. And there to our right, the Nissan's gone off. He's taking himself out of the equation. This guy in front.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
But there he makes his mistake. And that leaves just me and Torres now.
Oh, Hawk is now our leader. I have no idea how he's got it there. I'm not even sure where he started the laps to. Where he started in qualifying. But currently your leader of the race is Hawk.
You gotta get away from that guy behind you, man. He's gonna dive bomb you.
From 33rd place.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy in 33rd place is a wild man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, somebody wrote in the chat, 33, what the hell?
Oh man, this guy's gonna take you out. Jesus.
Cutting it fine every single time.
Car on the left.
Oh, yeah.
Clear on the left.
There, let him go by, yeah. What a
Right on board as we are coming right here at the start of a brand new lap. We jump on board with the helmet cam from Mike, like if we're seeing this from his eyes. So as we approach, we're coming up to turn 1. We normally brake at 150 meters, coming right up here. But Mike's tires are a bit dead, so he might have an issue. Nope, he still makes it because Mike is a really experienced driver. That is why he's on the team. Makes it.
That's why he's doing double stint.
Exit 1 and 2. Gotcha now.
Car on the left.
Going faster and these guys are sticking with me.
Yeah, he's good.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
E-man's catching me.
Said Mike, offering words of consolation. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Thrustmaster TSPC Racer with the open wheel style rim. Your 6 programmable buttons, your D-pad, your rotary encoder. It's nicely finished, nice vents, Thrustmaster logo at the side. You have some additional buttons on here as well, which are actually programmable, these 2 additional buttons. So here it is, the wheel is finally set up. We've mounted it to my Wheel Stand Pro, hard mounted it to ensure the best amount of rigidity from it. Again, I think the wheel looks pretty nice, the base is really decent, I like the way how that looks. Today we're going to be taking a look at the classic R Factor 2. When including the amount of content that's available via the Steam Workshop, and that's even without including the paid DLC, there is a vast selection of cars and tracks available to R Factor 2 users. Hello, good day people, wherever you're joining us from, whether it be morning, afternoon, evening. Welcome to the stream. Today we're just doing a chill stream. We got Jimmy here and we have John from Vawter Racing, so we're all going to be hanging out today and messing about. So yeah, what's up fellas, how you doing today?
Not bad,
really
not
good.
bad.
Excellent, that's cool. I see Aces in the chat.
So we're chilling out.
Nice, it's gonna be fun. Gonna be fun. I know that we've started with ACC on the screen like we usually do because we're all guilty of that, but hopefully throughout the stream we'll flip through a few different things, whatever we have. Welcoming John into the PC Master Race, coming here now, joining us over from PlayStation, so that's pretty awesome. I'm sure there's a lot to get to grips with that and sort of transferring and coming over to our end, but it's wonderful to have him here with us. He's always been supporting with the streams and everything else, and you guys would have seen him in the chat a lot so far, and hopefully some of you are subscribed to his channel. There's links in the description for both Jimmy and for John for their channels down in the description, so if you guys want to give him a link and a nice subscribe, that would be really cool. What's up Aces, nice to see you in the chat bud, it's really cool. So yeah guys, so what are we doing? We're going in where did you say we were going, Jimmy?
So I've got it on Mazzano at the moment on ACC. It's just a practice, a long practice session. But I can do what I want with the server. So if we want to just break in with some laps and chill, and then we'll decide maybe if we get a few more people in. I'll put a tweet out for it as well.
Oh,
perfect. If we get
perfect.
a few more people in, we can maybe set up like a 5-10 minute race or something as well.
Nice one, that would be cool.
It's great.
Okay, the password is the same as the usual one, right? Don't tell me, but it's the same, right?
There is no password on this one. It's free and open to anyone.
Okay, it's the one that says random, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's alright. Sorry, it was saying
There he is.
spectate and not required or something like that, but I wasn't sure. Sometimes
Hawks in the house.
Boom. Okay, wow. So we're all here together.
Nice.
That's beautiful. We're all on track. That's at the same time. That's amazing.
It's
No,
amazing.
no more PlayStation, PC. Oh no, we can't. Oh, this is amazing. Like,
It really is.
wow, wow.
Right, I am just going to switch headset because my lovely new Steel series, I didn't realise needed to Bluetooth to my PC, so I just had to send the other half out to get me a Bluetooth adapter.
Oh no way. So they don't
So,
give you a dongle with that, like a USB dongle or whatever.
because it's obviously made for Xbox solely,
Oh.
and then my PC does have Bluetooth built into it, but that decided to stop working a week or so ago. So
Dongle
we're
for
going this
you.
way.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, Hawk, I did that pop-out camera, the one where you can fully control it. I got the shot, all 3 of us in the pits right now. I'm hovering over the top.
Beautiful.
Beautiful sight, man.
Absolutely. Do you know what? I think I might actually join you in doing the same thing. Let's see. Let's go F7. Yep. Here we go. No, you're gonna make me do that, are ya? So let's return to garage. Can I do it from here? I can, right? Nope. Yeah, it looks like you might be the person giving me the tips, John. Holy.
It's F7, and then your directional keys on your keyboard.
Yeah, and it
left
makes
and
your
right,
camera fly
in and out.
around. Yeah, yeah, but you have to
Yeah.
do it on, let's see, if I do it on drive, what's it gonna do? It's gonna keep me in the pits, right? Let me see, F7, why are
Yeah.
you not working? Yeah, it's trying to make me go through this pit thing. Oh, okay, let's see, yes, here you go. It's because I had the wrong thing on my MFD, that's why. I was thinking, why is it not working all of a sudden? Oh yeah, look at this, live on stream right now. There we go. Oh, look at this, this is amazing. Yeah, definitely screenshotting that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How do you do a screenshot?
So you do F8 and it should give you a screenshot. Try that first. If not, there's a print screen button and you can use that as well. But print screen will just give it, so it'll be like a copy and paste. It'll just be sitting there, you'd have to actually paste it out somewhere. But if you press F8, you should get it. It should give you a screenshot.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah, this looks so cool, man. Monumental day. So it's a shame Mike's not here today. He's back at work. So I mean, I know he'll catch up with his stream later on. So hi, Mike. Just giving you a shout out right now, bud. But yeah, hopefully, eventually, Mike will be able to join us. Let's see. I want to go like this and this. Oh yeah, this is crazy, man. Yeah. Let's turn this way. I've seen you quite a bit on here, John, with the Misano and stuff. Seems to be one of the tracks that you kind of like a bit.
I like this track.
Yeah.
We had a league race here, and I had never driven the track before, and I needed to learn it, and I just really, really enjoy the track. It's got some great corners, high-speed corners.
Definitely. No, it is a cool track, man, and it's Italy as well, so that definitely helps. Alright, I'm done screenshotting for now. I've taken a whole bunch of shots like I'm the paparazzi or whatever. Let's see what's going on. Hey, what's up, Max? I see you in the chat, buddy. Will I join GSR? Yeah. So, I don't know, bud. Maybe. I forgot completely about looking at that. I've been so busy for the last few days, Max. Sorry, man. So I didn't even look at that stuff properly. But honestly, bro, like right now, I think I'm doing too much ACC, man. If I'm straight up with you, like I'm doing way too much of that. F1 2021 is just about to come out, so I'm gonna have to do some content for that. I need to start branching out on my content. So if I join GSR, that's like that would be 3 Assetto Corsa leagues. And right now, I'm not even necessarily sure if I'm doing Axiom right now. The convincing thing might be the fact that John's in there, but apart from that, and Jimmy obviously, but apart from that, like even that might be a bit much at the moment, but if I'm being totally honest. Aces, turn the bit rate to 98 on the call, shouldn't lag. You turned the bit rate to 98. Okay, buddy, thank you. That's cool. Yeah, you're amazing, dude. You do a bunch of stuff, man. You like amazing. You know stuff I still don't know. Thank you. So yeah, and yeah, Mike will catch you when he catch you. Yeah, we got you, bud. You're a bit quiet though. You sound like you're on the moon.
Let me just
But we can hear you. What am I trying to do? I want to do that. Go back to garage. Let's just throw a basic whatever on it. Yeah, because Mike provided a bunch of stuff already. Yeah, I'm gonna apologize right now as well, guys, for the if there's any kind of weird background noise of wind and whatever. I have a fan on here. Canada has a habit of just it flicks the hot switch on and then flicks the cold switch on. Right now they flick the hot switch on, so that I don't die here, the fan's on. So I apologize for the noise. Where are you based, John?
I'm in Indiana.
Okay, so that's what, middle-ish?
No, northern Indiana, right by the University of Notre Dame.
Okay,
The Fighting Irish.
nice. That's cool. Yeah, I think of when you say Indiana, I think of Michael Jackson, obviously Gary, Indiana, and I think of the Indianapolis Colts as well. When I think of there, what's it like to live there?
I've lived here my whole life, so I don't know anything different, you know. So it's good. I like it.
Okay.
I like it. We get all 4 seasons. You know, we are getting a little bit of a hot spell as well right now, but yeah, it happens every year.
Right.
But yeah, we get all 4 seasons. It's nice. Yeah.
That's good stuff, man. That's good. What's this here, Max?
What part of Canada do you live in?
I live in Toronto.
Oh yeah, that's right, Toronto.
Yeah, so I've been there for, I don't know, I guess, well, Canada, sort of Toronto area-ish now, probably 12 years-ish. Yeah, close to that, 12 years now. So it's been cool, moved closer and closer to sort of the center as the years went on. So I started out in the countryside and kind of just gradually moved further in. But yeah, it's cool, man. It's safe. It's probably the safest place that I've ever lived in. It's pretty safe here.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
How's the sound now? Any better?
yeah, that sounds clear, man. You're good
it's
now.
good. Real nice.
Okay. Might actually drive the car again now.
Okay, yes, Max, fair enough. So yeah, I bet you're very happy then, yeah? I hope you're behaving yourself. Oh, wow. Wow, alright guys, so I don't know about you lot, but we're out here having a track day, and we're sitting in the pit, so I'm gonna jump on the circuit.
Definitely, let's go.
See what's up. So, John, I'm gonna start questioning you because Jimmy gave up his information yesterday about his other sims. But what other stuff do you have right now?
On the computer, nothing.
Oh, just ACC right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
All right.
That's it. But I'm sure I'll get, you know, Project Cars 2. That was a great game. And the original Assetto Corsa.
Yeah.
Was great. All the modding. I can't wait to try out all the mods and stuff.
I hope your hard drive has a lot of space, because once you get hold of Assetto Corsa, the original Assetto Corsa, I have more stuff in mods on that game than probably the overall amount of software that I have in general for all the base sims, if that makes sense. So like well over 200 and something gigabytes of just tracks and just cars, and there's so much free content, it's unreal.
Okay, cool.
So definitely worth doing.
I have a 1 terabyte internal SSD, but then I have a 4 terabyte external.
Right. So the external is definitely gonna come in super handy.
Yeah, I'll be filling that up.
Yeah, for real. You alright there? I'm gonna let you go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna follow you, man.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I don't think I've touched this circuit since we last had a race here with Rensetto, I don't think. Hey, what's up, Sergio P? How you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. So, just chilling with Jimmy and John today. We're just messing around, having a bit of a track day. Welcoming John over to the PC Master race because he's now joined us. Left the PlayStation crowd and he's come over here now to hang with us. So that's super cool. But yeah, John, if you want any indoctrination onto all of the different things that you can take a look at, man, feel free. This guy's disappeared on me. Wow. I did definitely do the right thing by letting you go. Holy, you like this circuit.
Slow car ahead.
So quick.
I'm enjoying the Porsche quite a lot over the Mercedes.
Oh yeah, you just flipped, eh?
Yeah, I was saying to John, 500 hours in the AMG, and times change.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's that AMG's a nice car though. 2015 or the Evo?
Well, it was the 2015 to begin with. But as soon as the Evo came out, I switched to that.
Okay. Which one did you
John,
prefer?
I wanted to go for the Evo. Definitely felt like it was stronger on the brakes.
Okay.
Just all round, yeah, everything seemed better.
Okay.
Well done, mate. That's all best.
I think that's a really nice car though, the AMG. I do like
Yeah,
it.
it's a safe bet.
Ye-
It's pretty comfortable to drive, a bit like the Aston.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Which is also a very nice car to drive too. Definitely. The only thing is, as race cars, because they're front loaded with the front engine and whatever, that can be a bit tricky sometimes. But like in general, it's cool. And I only say that because I'm used to like driving these at speed, right? Well, what I call speed anyway.
So how long have you been in the Ferrari for, Lorenzo?
Holy shit, let's see. I think pretty much since I started ACC. So like, it was the 2018 first, right? That was the first version that they released, and then they dropped the Evo.
Clear on the right.
So I obviously had to switch over to that, but I was mid-season when they did it, so I kind of finished out the season I was in with the 2018, and then I flipped to the 2020. So I've been using that sort of couple of months after it came out, probably. But it's cool too. I like both the cars, but I'm more into the Evo now. Took a little while to get used to, because it's not like outright just faster than the other one. It's like it's got some weird quirks and stuff that you have to get used to. But yeah.
How little fuel it uses amazes me.
Sorry?
How little fuel it uses.
If you drive it the right way, yeah, definitely. And that's two things I'm usually pretty good on, like tires and fuel, normally. So, I mean, sometimes I have a rough one, but usually those two things are great for me. Hey Andy, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, nice.
Welcome to the stream. Your buddy John's on here with me right now, man. We're out on track for the first time.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, this is so cool, man.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Accidentally hit the traction control down to 1 before turns 1 and 2.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Nice.
Oops.
Just tyres went from about 27.7 to 28.2 in 2 corners with the wheel spin.
Time in Canada, the time in Canada right now, buddy, is 11:28. That's Eastern Standard Time right now. What time is it in Latvia right now? Oh, hey, I missed a big fat one from you back in the chat, Asus. Let's read it now, actually, so I can have a decent lap next time, maybe. Decent-ish lap, anyway. Made rolls, what's that? Oh, nice one. You added stuff for Jimmy and for John as well, nice. Thank you. Ooh, I just invalidated my lap. No one's behind me, no. Alright, I'm just gonna pull over for a sec. Let me read. Wait, hang on a second. Let me go back to the garage. I don't understand Asus. I made the rolls that Jimbo, Banter, Variety, Racing, and other call on a roll will be able to join the call. My power supplies. Uh-oh. Sorry to hear that, Asus. Alright, what are you telling me here, Asus? I don't really understand. I made a roll that... You gotta explain this to me, mate. Let them join the call. We're all on the same call right now. We're on the same channel, right? So what do you mean, bud? The PC plow. Oh, you're on your cell phone. Alright. So your PC's done. Ah, that sucks, man. I'm sorry, bud. But yeah, you're gonna have to explain that to me, what you mean about this rolls thing. You know I still don't know this Discord stuff, man. So it's just getting better and better, but like, I'm barely catching up, like, what to do. It's 20... Okay, so 8 PM in Latvia right now. So you guys are, yeah, almost 9 hours in front. Yeah, buddy, I don't understand what you mean, Asus. So I'm probably not getting the best out of your thing. Like, what is it that I would need to do here to make the best out of what you just did? Because to me, we're all on the same thing right now. We're staying all on the same voice channel right now.
I'm gonna jump on your stream, see what's going on.
Yeah, cool, man. It's Asus is trying to show us something to do with the... He's a genius, right? And I don't get all of what he's always saying. So sometimes he explains stuff to me and I'm like, okay, cool, we're all in the same voice chat. What do you mean, bud?
Oh yeah, his power supply's done.
Yeah, I see that, but it's the fat message before all that.
Let them join call. Bruh.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he'll figure it out in a second. He'll write it down and I'll work it out. But we're alright for now. Okay, so basically, the voice chat you are in right now was open for the entire server. I shut it and made a custom role so only... Oh, I see what you're saying. So where do we join this now? So you're saying leave this one and jump in the next one. Alright, but you've added it. So let me see then. Okay, I get you. Yeah, I didn't mind that people could join though. That's okay. I get you though. You've made... So basically what Asus is saying, he made a private chat for us. So that, like, because anyone could just jump into this chat here.
Yeah, yeah.
So he just made a private one for us. That's all. So to locate the private one now is a whole different thing. So do we need to do something, Asus, or is this just good here?
I think he's done it on this one.
He's done it on this one, yeah? Okay, okay, okay. Fair enough. Thank you, Asus. That's amazing. Got what you mean now. Thank you. Sorry, bud. Okay, so he's basically locked this. Nope. You didn't mean that? Okay. And then we have the live stream delay, right? Because it's like 20 seconds. So then he has to see it 20 seconds later. And then he has to respond to it. And then we respond from the future. Sort of. Turn up your mic, Asus. Give us the wisdom, buddy.
Okay, I see Asus in the.
Yeah, he's jumped in the
Discord
chat.
now.
Yeah, this is a lot easier now. Thank you. Oh shit, now he's
Oh.
gone.
No, it's not.
No, Asus, no. Come back. That's cool, Sergio P. Glad that you're having a good time, buddy. Monaco Grand Prix this weekend, so gonna be looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that. Is you guys money on John, Jimmy, for the weekend?
Well, I think I'd need to see another practice session to see if Ferrari actually come out and do what they did yesterday.
Yeah, the 1-2 with Carlos and Charlie O.
Yeah, I mean, the sensible bet is always Lewis.
Of course.
I don't know if Red Bull. I don't know. After the first race, the Red Bull everyone was saying, "Oh, the Red Bull's the faster car, the Red Bull's the better car," but I don't see it now.
Right.
Since at least Portimao.
Right.
So I think whatever Mercedes have done, they've fixed the issue.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I think the yeah, because Mercedes were having a hard time, obviously, in the pre-season testing. They were looking pretty sucky at that time, if I remember rightly. So yeah, Red Bull was super strong in the first race. I think, I don't know, man. Those cars are pretty damn close. So, I mean, I don't know. Everyone says the Mercedes is better, and it kind of is, but it really depends on the situation the Mercedes is in. That car's not good at running from behind. It's great at getting in front and disappearing off into the distance. But anytime they have to go through traffic with the car, it doesn't perform at the same level. Whereas the Red Bull's not so bad in that regard, right? And
look at Lewis in Imola when he came from 9th and overtook everyone to come 2nd.
sure, but a lot of that is who he
Bottas
is,
can't-
right?
Yeah, but that's the thing is Bottas couldn't do it, could he?
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? So, like, a lot of people give, I don't know, I don't want to take any credit away from Mercedes for the amazing car that they've produced. Despite being a Ferrari fan, that's the amazing cars that they've put together over the last sort of 7 seasons now. It's totally brilliant. But, like, I don't know that it's that much ahead of the competition, man. I really don't know. Yeah, big up, Jimmy. I see that. Yeah, big up.
Yeah, it's just, I know the guys, we all put a lot of effort and time into making sure ASR runs and is done properly. It's still new, we're only now going into season 2. There will be certain mistakes that will be made, but it doesn't help if someone's going around saying stuff like that. I'm sure there are loads of communities out there that are much more wonderful and better, but this one's our one. So
And fair play to you, mate. Like, at the end of the day, things don't always fucking gel for everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? Every club isn't for everybody, right? And things are different, but one has to conduct oneself in certain kinds of ways too, and there's no doubt about that. So,
yeah, say what you want behind closed doors.
yeah. Nah, I feel you.
I don't care for that, because I don't know about it. But yeah.
Yeah, no, fair play, man. Fair play.
Money and effort goes into that to make it what it is.
Fair play. Totally fair play, man. Totally fair
Yeah.
play. And the thing is, lessons will be learned. Lessons will be learned. He's a young man, so
Yes. Yeah.
we've had I'll say to you openly, because he's obviously put himself out there. But like I'll say it openly that me and him had a chat after some of the stuff that went down with the thing. And he's a good young kid. His heart's in the right place. I'll give him that. Do you know what I mean? He's gonna have to learn to do some things the right way, Max. But I'm not your dad either, right? So it's not up to me to
He's
always
quick.
tell you.
He's quick, and his commitment to it is second to none. I think sometimes that's the problem, though, isn't it? You overcommit, and when something goes wrong, your feeling towards it is much more negative.
So invested at that point, right? Like it's hard to deal with knockbacks
How
and all
can
this type of stuff.
how can I be wrong when I've invested that many hours?
Yeah.
Into something?
No, it's true. It's really, really true. I'll tell you a little story actually about penalties and that. And this is also for you, Max, so that you can hear it. So I'm sharing it with Jimmy right now. But and John obviously. But like in my league, we started our second season. So Rensetto, it's not my league, as in I don't own it. I just happen to be a member of this league. So it's the first ever one I ever raced in. Did one season, great. Monza was the first race of the second season, and as you guys who watch the channel know, Monza is like easily my favorite, probably, right? And I practiced and practiced and practiced. I'm like, I want the win at this race. If I don't win for the rest of the season, I don't care. I just want to win Monza, and I put in so much time for that. Got onto the circuit, ended up making a mistake. I went off track and I came back onto the circuit, but then I had a problem with the car gripping up to come back onto the circuit, so it like did like a little half donut, and it was difficult for me to get back on. But as I was coming back on, there was some more people sort of passing. It was just after the first chicane. No one got hit, everything was fine. They missed me. I managed to like get through the situation. Somebody complained, and the next day I got a penalty, and they took away, I don't know, the little points that I ended up scoring, because I ended up being right at the back of the points anyway. I lost connection. Did you?
Just resetting the server.
Oh, okay, okay. Alright.
Someone said it's your favourite track.
Okay, I'm gonna quit this and come back in then, yeah?
Yeah, that'll
Okay.
just be up in a second.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, lost all my points, and they gave me a 30-second penalty, and it took away everything. I was so mad, like so mad, because nobody got hit. So it was like, yeah, sure, it was a little bit dodgy the way that I came back on or whatever, but like no one got hit. I didn't spoil anyone's race or any of that type of stuff, and I was so mad. But then you know what? Like at the end of the day, if I'm gonna get that upset about one result from one race, from something, yeah, sure, I put tons of time into it, and sure, it didn't go the way that I wanted to, but if I'm gonna lose it that badly over that situation, I probably should just stop racing altogether, because it's not gonna make me a better driver to take that and to get completely upset about that and allow that to make me feel bad and to feel bad against the guys or whatever. I still think they were too harsh. I still think that I didn't deserve a 30-second penalty for something that didn't involve anybody getting a loss or a hurt or anything like that. Like nothing happened. But still, you know, like you just have to take these things sometimes and move on. You're not gonna agree with every decision, and that's okay. Like you're not gonna always agree with it. It's not always gonna be beneficial. It's not even always gonna be fucking fair. Like that's the truth of it. It's not even gonna necessarily be fair. But you just have to roll with these things, and you know what? There's a different circuit next week, and I'm gonna do my best when I get there. And that's what they do. That's how champions are made, because they don't allow one incident to like mess them up. So I don't know. It's one of them, right? Would you say, fellas?
I think you only have to look at professional race drivers. Whenever there's an incident, whenever do they blame themselves straight away until they've actually seen the evidence? Look at Bottas and Russell in Imola, for example.
Yeah.
You know, Russell came out and publicly apologised for what he said, the way he reacted, and went and like give Bottas a swipe on the head while he was wearing his helmet, at least.
Yeah.
But it's that thing in the heat of the moment. It's hard when you've invested that much time to admit that you were wrong.
Yeah. No, it's
once
true.
You've seen the evidence, you know, once the opinion has been made of admins and the people that make the rules. If you don't like it, there's two things you can do. You can say, okay, look, I don't agree with it, but it is what it is, let's move on. Or you can leave if you don't like it. It's that simple. But don't let it make you become someone that you're not. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
I used to get so angry when I used to be in F1 leagues on the PS4. I used to get so angry about everything. And I just started to realise that there's no point. What's the point? Because what's the point of something that I can turn off in less than 10 seconds? What's the point in letting that invest 10 hours of my life being pissed off about something?
Right.
Yeah.
And no matter how upset you are about it, it's not going to change what happened.
Nope.
Nope.
It's happened. You just got to move forward.
Definitely.
The
Definitely.
lobby's back up.
Okay, let me refresh this list
Yeah,
here
it
because I
is.
don't know what's going on. Okay, yeah, I see it now. Yeah, so that's the little bit of wisdom, bud. So you're from all these guys, and then they're respectable fellas. So it's cool. I know, say like there's cultural differences and that, and I know that there's things that are different for everybody. We all come from different parts of the world. We all have different upbringings and different ways that we approach stuff, but. Like, oh, you flipped to Monza. Holy oh, wow. Okay, thank you. I didn't realize that was what was going on. I'm like, I see the thing and I'm like, hang on a second here. Wait, I know this pit lane. Yeah. No, I love it here. Like, I absolutely do. There's a whole bunch of people that have started. They've just joined now. These are all guys you're going to see later on. Sometimes you see them in the stream. You see Jay Lambert in the stream, Pixel Guy Jay in the stream sometimes. Dance Box, there's a bunch of these guys. J-Tag, they all love coming and racing here. And it's all because I started doing all this. Do you have to, what's that? Do you have degrees in speech? Damn, amazing respect. Yeah, big up Asus. Big up. Nah, they're cool guys, man. That's why we're all here doing this right now, man. Very cool dudes, man. I have no idea what setup I want because I've got like about 100 for this place. So our temperature's 18 and 19. Yeah, let's go with that. So what kind of times do you guys set around here? Normally.
This is the first time in the Porsche around here, but I'll be sort of...
Yeah, but usually in whatever car you'd normally use.
147, 148.
Holy. Holy. What about you, John?
I'm usually right around 150, 151.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Not
fair.
the fastest.
Okay. No. But I don't know, like, John, I've seen you do some amazing things on the stream. Like, I see you pull over, let dudes go by, and then come back and just pass all of those very same people. Like, some amazing stuff. So, I don't know, man. Like, your consistency must be really, really up there, man.
I do have good consistency. I do drive this track quite a bit, but just not fast enough.
Right. Nah, that's fair enough. I don't know. If I'm good, I'm in the 48s. I cracked into the high 47s one time. Obviously, I celebrated and made a hot lap video out of that, but just once, right?
that one's already saved for the grandkids.
Oh yeah, definitely. If I did one thing in life, that's right. The one thing I did in life, it was that. No matter what. But yeah, this is it's a fun circuit because it's just fast, and I love it. And
it is. It's you sort of fail to realise how technical it is as a track. It's because there's a lot of just long, fast, straight bits.
yeah.
I think it's easy.
Yep. But if you don't get that first chicane right, if you don't get a Scary right, you can just forget it. Somebody went off.
Just going back to the bits. Tire pressure sorted out.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Mike keeps me in check with all my tire pressures all the time. Like, he's got me figuring that stuff out and working on that a lot. I used to drive my tires to be like 28, 29. I didn't know. Why is the car not stopping properly? I had no idea. And it was him who got me to understand like the real tire pressures and all that stuff.
It's one of the things I love about these sim racing games is like you're doing hot laps and you think you got your tyre pressure right. You put race fuel in, then you need to adjust your tyre pressures again because the car's heavier, so it's working the tyres harder.
Yep. Yep.
So many things.
Definitely, man. Definitely. So this is kind of why, like, I don't know, I don't really treat this as like a game. A lot of people say like, oh, it's a game, which it kind of is, but it's kind of not too. Like, there's a lot of stuff that goes into this and a lot of things that you have to be aware of. Yeah, yeah. It is that, literally. It really is. When you see guys like Dave Perel, Coach Dave, like actually really taking time with this, you see that Kunos, the guys who make it, reach out to those guys and get all the feedback and stuff. They really work with the teams, they really work with the tire manufacturers and that. Like, yeah, totally amazing what they can produce,
Well,
man.
It's been an official round, hasn't it, in the GT World Championship?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
With real points. Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Sure was.
Oh wow. I'm gonna have to look out for that.
Yeah, they streamed the race around here.
It was Monza as well.
You'll be watching it going, I'm faster than him. I can do 147s. I've got a YouTube video.
Proof. Yeah. Oh man, nah, those guys will whoop my ass, man. The 8 hours of Monza, we did a RCI race. Me, Mike, and our buddy Jen. We did the 8-hour race in Monza, and yeah, you think it's gonna be glorious, but so much of shit can happen. From rookie mistakes, like all kinds of stuff, let alone hitting lap times under those conditions. It's crazy. So you think it's gonna be awesome, but it doesn't quite work out like that. I mean, we had fun, don't get me wrong, but delusions of grandeur to think that we could finish in the top 10 or finish on the lead lap, or do you know what I mean, like all that stuff, like got our asses handed to us.
Always dream big. Always. Dreams are free.
I like that. Dreams are free. Oh wow. Let's see.
This has been your personal best.
Yeah, it's still going pretty slow. My tire temps are down as well. I need to fix that really. But yeah, it looks like I'm in a poor sandwich here.
Not a bad place to be.
Truth, I want to try my hand a bit more at that car. Just because it's a challenge, right?
It is fun.
Very challenging.
Yeah. I mean, if you think of fun as like a car constantly trying to kill you, then yeah, I guess. But learning to master that.
It's fun when you do a lap that doesn't feel like you died.
Yeah, that's the hard part. Alright, starting to warm up a bit now. straight up, I feel like a pleb every single time I screw up that first chicane. Because you know you're paying for it for the rest of the lap. And there's no getting that back. It's gone. Please. Yeah, I beg my car a lot, but it don't always listen to me. Holy shit, Jimmy's like just going off. Alright, fuck this. I'm going to the pit to change my damn tire brushes. I'm not going anywhere with these. When I just drive in the pits, I could do that. No matter what's going on and no matter how much fun you're having, you get a bunch of sim races on a circuit, it goes real quiet as soon as people start setting lap times. Always gets real quiet.
Let's chill out, but at the end of this there'll be a moat of sweat around me. Were you even trying? Yeah, I was trying. I was always trying. Every lap is a qualifying lap.
Yeah, every time. Nah, that's fair enough. That's still good. I'm not there yet. I ain't warmed up yet.
I mean, obviously this is like a big learning curve for me driving the Porsche.
Yeah, of course, man.
So,
of course.
but the good thing is, as I got towards the end of the Merc, I turned the TC and the ABS right down.
Oh yeah.
Sort of this thing that the aliens do, where they almost manipulate the physics of the game.
Right.
To turn the car in faster. This like counter slide and drift and everything like that. That you know, if you did it in real life, you wouldn't have tyres left.
I was gonna say, yeah, you'd probably be dead, yeah.
Starting to learn bits of that. You see the time. All of a sudden, you'll go around the first two corners at Suzuka, and you'll be 6 tenths up on your lap in 2 corners, and you'll just be like, "Wow, I nearly lost the car," but that's how you have to drive to be that quick.
Right. Okay.
Then
Yeah.
there's 14 other corners that you've got to do that at.
Exact same thing again. Yeah, yeah. That's the problem.
In that lap, every lap. And
Yeah.
that's just when you sit and watch these guys like Dal King, even James Baldwin, stuff like that. You know, their lap times are 1-2 tenths apart every lap.
Yeah.
These guys are like talking on the street.
Yeah.
And chatting with their viewers, and I'm like, look at me, you'd think I was dead. The only reason you know I'm alright is because the dot on the track is still moving. I can't talk. Like my other half will come down to me sometimes, and she doesn't know if I'm on a serious lap or I'm just having a mess about. But she'll be talking to me, and I'll just like inside, I'm like, oh,
yeah,
I don't
please.
want to be rude. This
Yeah.
is an important lap.
Yeah.
But no, I just can't. I don't know how they do it. They talk, they look at their cameras and stuff like that, and I just think,
Yeah.
and you can go that fast. That's mad.
Yeah. No,
I
definitely.
think that's my fastest lap, you guys.
Would you do it? Oh, yeah, that's good.
149.7.
Good stuff. You see, coming over to the PC's helping you, man. It's making you stronger already.
I think so. I mean, there's just more fidelity in the wheel. I can just feel the car better.
Really?
I was the same when I did switch briefly from PC to console back to PC playing ACC. The same wheel settings, the same setup on the car felt completely different.
Really does.
Yeah. No, that's
Quite an amazing change.
that's crazy. But it makes perfect sense as to why the fidelity wouldn't be the same. But yeah, I didn't think it was that much different. But wow.
It is. It's like half on the PlayStation. Everything is half. They got half the game.
Wow.
Yeah, the FPS must be something for you, John.
Oh. It's creamy smooth.
It's like spreading slightly warmed butter on toast. Just there's no jerking, there's no jumping. You're not tearing the bread apart.
It's the best butter.
It was like when I first played iRacing, and it went up to something like 180 frames per second. It's just like I don't see things that well with my eyes on a daily basis.
Yeah, yeah. This is like way beyond anything that your natural eye would ever pick up anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I went, obviously, for monitor-wise, I went for the Samsung G9, the Odyssey.
Ooh.
Nice.
Just like you get it up to 240 hertz.
Oh.
It is, yeah, it's incredible.
Wow. Yeah, but
I'm past the point now where I almost take it for granted. Like, if you put me back on a PlayStation on a standard 4K telly,
yeah.
I'd probably cry.
Wow.
I don't like this anymore.
What do you guys pay for your G9s over there?
1,200 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. It's like, what? One of my boys got one here. It's he paid close to $2,000 for it. I think he got it less than that. It's $2,000 is the official, and he managed to get it on a deal or something. But yeah, like $2,000. So yeah, exchange rate. Yeah, it's about right-ish, I guess.
They're a nice monitor. They're a nightmare to set up because they have two different outputs. You have your standard HDMI, and then you have your what's it called?
The DP one.
Yeah, the display port.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I plugged the monitor in, set my PC up. Okay, it works. Get it to the right resolution. And I'm like, right, I need to get it to 240 hertz now. So I go into my NVIDIA graphics settings, turn it to 240 hertz. The monitor just blacks out, starts blinking on the standby light, and I'm like, right, so how do I get this back? Can't get it back. Have to pull down my little 21-inch monitor, plug the PC back into that, change the graphics set back to the original ones. It was only like the next day, someone said to me, yeah, you need to use the DisplayPort cable, not the HDMI, if you want to display in, I think my resolution's 5120 by 1440.
Right.
But to get the 240 hertz, you have to use the DisplayPort. So you got like two of them on the back of your graphics card, and then there's two in the monitor.
Right.
I had no idea. I was like, shit, how do I make this work? Is it broken? Do I? Have I just dropped 1,200 pounds on something that I can't even use?
Yeah.
But once I got it running, the visual is. I mean, I can't. Even if I was to film it on my phone and upload it, you wouldn't.
You can't see it.
You don't see it.
Yeah.
It's like when they're like when TVs advertise, when a 4K TV advertises an 8K TV, and you're like, that's great, but what's the point?
Yeah, I can't see it anyway. Totally, yeah, I get it. But no, that monitor is really nice.
Let's go out. Let's all go out together.
Sure. I think I've made some sufficient adjustments to my pressures, so let's see. We'll soon find out.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Nice.
Wait, so you're using what car then?
I'm behind you. I'm in
Oh, you're in the Golf one, right? It's Golf. It looks like the Golf livery from here. The classic one. Yeah, so go by me then, Jim. You know you're faster. It's hard to admit in a Ferrari at home, but whatevs.
It's very big of you, Hawk. Very big of you.
Thank you, John.
I can't have you too close because you'll get me on top end.
Well maybe, because I'll tell you what, in a straight line, oh baby, this thing seriously picks up. But you gotta get your exit right. If you get the exit right, sure. If not, still quick, but you ain't making the most out of it type thing. So you mentioned traction control earlier, and it's crazy because like at first I was trying to turn the stuff down, turn it off, you know what I mean, try to have it as low as possible. But the more I kind of paid attention to the way how the real drivers do it, the less and less I felt ashamed of doing that. And so I just started cranking it up a bit more, because the real drivers actually do use it a lot when it comes down to these cars.
Yeah, you'd never do this with no traction control whatsoever.
Yeah. Like it's too, the car is too crazy like that. Like it's too much. I hate it when your best self is only like 2,000ths better than your previous best self. Like I ain't even improving that much. How you doing there, Johnny? Alright?
Good, real good. Enjoying the view.
Cool. It is a beautiful circuit.
It is.
I made a mess of that Ascari. I think your stream elements but ain't working. I don't even know what that bloody thing does, mate, if I'm honest with you. It tells me it joins the stream at the beginning. It goes stream elements but joined. Alright, great. Now what you gonna do? And it doesn't do anything. I don't know. So, but like honestly, like so much information to keep up with, man. I feel like I have to do like a degree course in live streaming or some shit, man. Shit. So many different things, and I'm basically just figuring out stingers and all that other basic stuff. Like a thumbnail, it takes me like, even if I make a crap thumbnail, it takes me at least 10 or 15 minutes if I cannibalize a previous one. If I make a nice one, it takes more. Like even just to do that, so like to just learn everything, holy shit, it just feels like a lot sometimes. But all to make the process better.
Yep.
So but yeah, I might have to take a proper look at this dude and see what's up with him. Remove it, take it off. Alright, bud. Oh shit, overshot there. Oh, they let me keep it. Sometimes the track limits gods are like on your side, occasionally.
You wouldn't have got away with that in qualified.
Probably not, no. The thing is, the guy always pisses me off in qualifying whenever you invalidate, because say for example you go through practice, they don't say a word, do they? They don't care. But then like as soon as you go into qualifying, he tells you, and at that point it irritates me because he's not been saying it for the past half hour or whatever, and now you're starting to tell me. It's just like, fuck you, man. Seriously. Don't know about you guys, but I call my guy Stefan. I don't know why. He just sounds like a Stefan.
Normally he just gets piss off every time he goes, because he's never coming on with good news. It's never good news.
No, rarely.
He's like Jeff on Formula 1.
Yeah, for real, Jeff. Holy shit. But you got what's his name on crew chief as well, Drunken Jim. He's always coming out with the wrong information. You know he's been hitting the.
They're not proceeding with crew chief and ACC, are they?
What do you mean?
So they're not going to do any more development work.
No.
It's really broken now with the game.
I didn't know that. Why did they stop?
Yeah, when you load crew chief up, have a look at the information that comes in the white box.
Clear on the left.
Okay. Honestly, I haven't used it for a little bit because, like I say, Jim's like a bit of a drunk, man. So sometimes he just gets in the way. Like he doesn't always like make it better for me. Like sometimes he's cool, but yeah, I don't know, man. So yeah, I haven't kind of used it for a little bit, but I'll have to check all that out. But stop the ACC support. But I guess for the rest, like Assetto Corsa and all that, is still fine, right?
I believe so. Yeah, it's just ACC so far.
Right. Okay.
And what I've been on the software.
Okay. Oh, talking of ACC, so there's two pieces of kit. I don't know if you guys know about it. You're right there, John. You forgot the breaking point. Yeah, I think I'm gonna reset my tires actually. They're a bit shit. The back's too high. But yeah, so there's two things you guys can use. There's ACC Results Companion that you can download from Race Department. So that basically keeps all of your stats for the races and your competitors. If you just have to, go ahead, Jim.
Car on the right. Oh, clear on the
You
I weren't expecting that.
sorry. And I have no indicators or any of that shit wired up, so it's all guesswork and screaming pass on the left or something. But yeah, ACC Race Companion, it gives you all your results from the race, so you can see all your laps, everybody's stuff. Okay, and then there's Motec as well. I don't know if you guys know about that one too, but Motec.
Yeah, I've seen the Motec one. It's quite good.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't fully know how to use him, but
I figured out how to overlay like lap on lap to see where you lose and where you make time. I don't know how to take someone else's, because some people share their Motec, don't they? You can like download their files.
that's right, yeah. So I can understand, I guess, how to, like, if you sent me your Motec, I think I could make it run on mine and sort of see where you were in that. But do I know how to lay that over my stuff? Hell no. Like, I have no idea how to do that. So, like, I just know how to pull them up one at a time kind of thing. So I'd pull up my fastest one, look, see where I brake, wherever, you know what I mean? So I know I'm not getting the most out of it, but it's still sort of useful. I need to find mods for the YouTube channel. Yeah, Aces, I know you're right, buddy. Listen, it's Aces. How many videos have we talked about that I need to do, mate? You're right there. Yeah, nearly lost it. Porsche tried to bite you. Yeah, Aces. I get lost, bud. Honestly, there's tons of stuff I still need to do. There's tons of videos I still need to make, mate, that I haven't even done. There's a whole bunch of stuff. One of the guys, my good friend Jason, got onto me. Have I joined Reddit yet? I'm like, nah, I kind of read the odd post here and there. He shows me a group with 28,000 people dedicated to just ACC. There's no reason I shouldn't have a Reddit. I still don't have a damn Reddit. So like, there's so much stuff to catch up on, man. The mods would definitely help. Yeah, love you too, Sergio P. Big up, bud. But no, I agree with you, Aces. Definitely, mate. Like, I have to find some mods, figure out some stuff. And we're only on 281 subscribers. We're not even like anywhere near the golden 1,000. None of that stuff. Nowhere near, like, you can imagine when we get to like 10,000 subscribers. Like, I'm struggling already. Where'd John go? Where are you, John? Oh, you're there.
Here.
I see you, bud. Sorry, I'm bumping my gums so much.
I'm still amazed at how good everything looks.
You want to stop for a picnic somewhere?
I'm telling you.
That's amazing. You got that nice 3070 card as well, man. Holy.
It is nice. I'm
Yeah.
very happy.
I'm sure, man. Like, you can't. I think that's the only way you can actually get a new graphics card these days is if you basically buy a whole PC with somebody who's got a stock of them. Because if not, you ain't getting one to just change apart.
Right, yeah, I don't think you're walking into Best Buy and getting one.
Nah, it ain't happening. So hence, like, for me, I was trying to get, I don't know, any of them. To be honest, the 6800, 6900 for the AMD or the Nvidias on the 30 series, whatever I could get my hands on, but nothing. Absolutely nothing.
No, that was how I got my 3070.
Oh, you got one as well? I'm the odd one out. Holy.
Yeah, it's the 3070 Porsche sandwich.
It is.
Yeah, but nah, buddy, Asus, you're taking me wrong, bud. I'm not being negative, mate. I'm just sharing with you the vastness of the stuff sometimes that needs to be done. That's all, bud. So no, don't take it as that. Like, it's literally work that has to happen, and that's what I mean. That's all. And right now I'm one dude. So yes, you're right when you say get help. Like, you're totally right. Like, if I didn't get help from you, for example, for a lot of the stuff you've done, my Discord is still like, have 3 channels, wouldn't it? Like, or 2 channels even. General and live stream, remember? That was all I had, right? So yeah, it's not that, it's just that even withstanding all of that, even with all of that help, there's still mountains of stuff to do. So that's what I'm really referring to, buddy. That's all. It's not negative. It's thing. Like, for example, all the video suggestions you've given me, like, all of those things are valid, right? But it's just, I'm one dude. I'm trying to live stream like at least 3 times a week, right? At least. I'm also trying to come up with other content in between, find ways to improve the channel. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff. And then sometimes my brain just gets fried, dude. Like, that's the other part of it too. Sometimes it's a lot to take on, so it's just all that. That's all. Not negative at all. Don't think of it that way.
Yeah. Just facts.
Hey, nah, thanks, John. Thank you. How's it on your end? Like, I mean, how long have you been doing your channel for now, John? John?
What?
How long have you been doing your channel for?
Oh, I just started it in December.
So 5 months at the end of this month, 6 months-ish.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright. So how are you finding the difference, like, as who you are as a YouTuber now as versus when you started 6 months ago? Like, the amount of stuff you've learned and that type of thing.
Definitely learned a lot, but there's so much more that I need to learn. I see stuff all the time, and I'm like, how are they doing that?
Definitely.
But, you know, it's all part of the process, and, you know, it makes it fun and interesting.
Yeah. Do you ever feel overwhelmed in the process?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely. I mean, literally, I turned my computer. I was working with Streamlabs OBS last night. And I literally turned my computer off and went to bed.
Wow.
Like, I'm done.
Yeah,
Done
just
for the day.
just had enough, eh?
Done for the day.
That's fair. Hey Mark, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Thanks for coming, man. We're just having a little track day here. That's it, man. Just linking up. So we got John from Vawter Racing. You should check out his link in the description. And then we got Jimbo from over in Essex in the UK. So it's been a long time since I've been to Essex. A very, very long time since I've been there. Used to have some fun out there sometimes. We go hang out there for the weekends and that.
Yeah, it's not a bad place.
Yeah, man. Shit, we used to go south end and that. Like back in the day in the summer and that. It was kind of nice to go down there.
Yeah, I'm not far. I'm just up the road near Basildon.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool, man. Yeah, we used to go Basildon too. I have a couple friends from out that way as well. But yeah, there's not as much going on in Basildon as there is down a bit further down. But yeah, still cool. You're within range of everything. You get to London real quick too.
Yeah, it's quite nice having a little direct line, half an hour away.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Oh, definitely. Home of Jimmy Broadbent. Is Jimmy really from Essex? I didn't think he was from there. I thought he was from Sussex.
Who's that?
Jimmy Broadbent. Where's he from?
I'm not sure where he's from, to be fair.
I thought he was down like, sort of like, I don't know, Hastings, Brighton way. I thought he was like down there. Go, Jimmy, go.
I want to see how fast that Ferrari is.
Not that fast, not in my hands anyway. You want to see how fast it is, you need to probably drive it. Oh shit, oh shit. Yep, that was nearly gonna go bad. Completely missed my braking point. Going back to the garage, I'm gonna fix my tires real quick. I keep screwing up with the tire pressures. This needs to go down. You can go up one. You can go up a bit. And you can go down a bit. Alright, good. Let's go with this. Let's see. Essex Tribe. Oh, okay. Where are you guys? You guys are there. Yeah, I'm gonna let you come around. By the time you get to Parabolica, I'll come back up. Yeah, Aces, I'll take up your offer on that, mate. I'll definitely take up your offer on that. Why not? Thank you, buddy. Yes, we need to sort out my management, definitely. I agree. I agree. So that's cool. I get the exact same thing off my lady, you know. She tells me the exact same stuff. You just have to sort out like your, yeah, she's right too. But you guys being right and me getting around to doing it aren't necessarily the same thing. Sometimes, kind of. But not usually. Alright. So these guys should go storming by. Yep. Just about now. Oh, beautiful. Alright, Jimmy, picking you up here on your left. Oh, you stopped anyway.
I'm out of fuel.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I was just about to do the same. So I just picked up some more now anyway. And reset those tires. Send you a huge image of the cars. Alright, I'll do that. So, well, you know it's normally this one, so I'll send you like a couple of nice pictures of this one. But yeah, man, it's gonna start, as I said, I'm gonna start branching out a bit. I had a bit of a chat with Mike just about the channel, the health of the channel and all that type of stuff. And he made some great suggestions, including sort of, you know, bringing other content into it and kind of having fun, because to an extent, I was kind of getting a bit burnt out with ACC, like doing that all the time. I love open wheel cars, the F1s and anything kind of like that. So I should start to do some more content like that too. And obviously you were talking about F1 2020 the other day, right? Like I should be adding some more of that back on. Well, it's going to be 2021 in a minute, but you know what I mean.
You expecting much for 21?
I don't know. They say they're going to put, what, story mode in it or some crap. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's cool.
Do you know what? It was 2020 was the reason I'm here on PC.
Really?
Yep.
That's huge.
That bad. It was that bad. But just the issues with online, nothing getting fixed. It's like, oh, you know, we're trying to. I was part running the league with someone on F1 2020, and you're trying to stream it and commentate, and everything's all over the place.
Right.
The streaming side of it was impossible because at the start of the race, the grids and the positions never made sense. They errored. All of a sudden, you were on lap 3 when you were on lap 1 or 2, and it just glitched a lot, massively.
This is the console version you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
So Xbox, PC? I mean, Xbox or PlayStation?
PS4.
Okay.
So I used to love it. I genuinely loved the game. I had 19, done a couple of seasons with some leagues and that. Got 20, enjoyed 20 in terms of a handler model. Thought it was brilliant. The features in it were great. I think Codemasters lost their way a bit with it, especially at a time with lockdowns and pandemics where online esports leagues were the big thing, weren't they?
So they kind of dropped the ball a bit there.
Yeah, I think they did. On console side, I mean, I've got 20 on the PC, and the little bits I have played, it's alright, but the thing that I can't get with now is the handling on the game, because it feels too... it feels too arcade-like jumping in on something like Snake Rally or Daytona back in the day.
Right, right.
It's easy, and it's good for the people, don't get me wrong, the people that you get your aliens on there, like your Yano Opmirs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they're insane. It still takes a huge level of skill to be able to drive a car like that. But the game doesn't give me anything anymore. It doesn't do anything for me.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, man. It's kind of weird because, like, I'm a huge advocate of the F1 series in a sense of what it brings to the table, right? Like, we can't get that experience anywhere else through any other thing. So you can play the old cars, you can do all that stuff, but you can't have the season and the experience with the current drivers anywhere else properly in the way that, like, the Codemasters guys do it, right? So they'll always get credit for me from doing from that kind of a perspective. But in terms of, like, the way how they've handled the online side of things and that, like, I wasn't really that familiar with a lot of the things that you brought up. But I have heard of it over time, if that makes sense. Like, I've heard people complaining about certain things, but being on the PC end, it didn't really sort of bother me, and I didn't really delve too much into a lot of that anyway, you know?
It was the things like watching, like I never experienced too much bad, but watching someone crash, hit the wall, lose their front wing, and the car would get stuck against the wall, and then the wheel would fall off, and that would be them out of the race.
Right, right.
And that sort of stuff you still see happening now. I've seen this one where someone's car, they'll be driving along, and all of a sudden they'll be in the air, and then they'll sort of like crash back down on the track, and then the game will freeze.
Right.
And you know, you sat, what was it, three months after the game had come out, a lot of issues were quite apparent, and then you get an update and you're like, oh, here we go, it's going to get fixed, and it's like, we've moved the pit box on Baku into the correct place. and you're just like, really?
Yeah, the correct Coca-Cola logo's on a livery now.
I spent £60 on a game, I didn't even care what side the pit box was on.
Yeah.
On Baku. I'm not bothered about that. I want a game that feels good. You look at the sort of outside graphics of this, like the crowds, some of the buildings, they look shoddy. They do. It could do with a tidy up on that aspect. But then what do? Do you tidy that up and then lose focus on what makes this game so good, which is the handling, the sounds, and the visuals on track and in the car?
Yeah, yeah. No, I totally get that, and obviously that should always be the main focus from any sort of developer perspective, etc. So yeah, there's no
It's
doubt
all good
about that.
putting these lovely things in the game. If you can do it and you can make it work,
Yeah,
you can still make the game good. You know, Formula 1 2020 features crowds that put up umbrellas when it rains. That's brilliant.
yep,
That's great. They're not real people. I don't care.
right.
It's just a crowd. You know, when I'm racing, I'm not looking at the crowd going, "Ah, that's good, isn't it? He's put an umbrella up because it's raining."
Yeah,
I'm looking at everything that's going on around me. The handling, the physics of the game, and stuff like that. And that's what makes the game for me. I think with ACC, they're very lucky with things like the Unreal Engine in it, because it is phenomenal.
yeah,
What can be done with it. But they've worked it so well. You look at like some of the lighting in this game when there's a sunset or a sunrise.
it's amazing.
It's genuinely like you're driving a real car. You have to squint to see where you're going.
Yeah, yeah,
The only thing that I think they could do better is the rain effect. The track is good when it's wet.
Okay.
The physics in the wet, but the actual visuals, the graphics of the rain,
you don't like that
I
so
just
much.
feel it's a little bit. It kind of looks like it was an afterthought. It was like, oh shit, we forgot it does rain, and we need to put that in. And I feel like if you ever watch from like a streaming perspective, so if you were like streaming a race as a league, the rain looks almost cartoonish as it falls, and it just goes against everything else that the game is.
Right, right.
The game's a real polished, tidy, fantastic game. And then when you see the visuals of the rain, like from inside the car, it's not so bad.
All right.
But if you want to stream a league or anything, if you like go and watch a wet race on YouTube, the raindrops just don't stick. And I just think, could that be something that they can fix quite easily?
Right. Do you
Could
know?
could it be sorted out?
Yeah, I never ever noticed that. Like, I'm literally taking this information in as brand new right now, because as you say, inside the car it looks fine. So I never really kind of even bothered to sort of look outside, as it were. So I kind of missed that you're explaining there. But yeah, it is like a standout thing if obviously it's that noticeable.
The problem is the game is spoiled. Well, it's spoiled me, because like for John going on to PC, you know, it's just amazing. Visually, it is stunning.
Yeah.
Then you get used to that, and you're like, you have an expectancy after that everything should be that good.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything that these people make should be at that level.
Yeah. No, I got
And then when you see something that's not, you're like, well, what have you done?
yeah. I just
But,
always
you know,
like to. Go ahead.
I was just saying, EA are picking up obviously the Formula 1 side of the game. So fingers crossed the online, because if I know EA have their struggles with FIFA, but you've got to look at the volume of people that play FIFA in comparison to the volume of people that play F1.
Right.
You're talking a totally different aspect. So fingers crossed, it gets fixed. But I think if you look around now, a lot more people seem to be going towards this sim, the ACCs, the ACs, the iRacing, the R Factor. Sometimes people do Race Room as well. Yeah, I just think this sort of stuff is to be able to put that aspect in your home. If you're willing to spend a little bit of money on a rig and a decent PC, then you can put a simulator in your house.
Yeah.
Remember when you was a kid and you went to the arcades and you was like, whoa, look at that, I'd love to have one of them in my house.
Yep.
I've got one.
Yep. Exactly.
And it's like, I just remember going in and putting my 50p or my pound in Sega Rally 2 and sweating it out on there.
Oh yeah.
And just like, I remember getting Sega Rally 2, I think it was on, what system was it? Was it it wasn't the Saturn. Sega Rally 1 came out on the Saturn, but whatever one it was, I got it and I just sat there with the controller and I was like, this is shit.
Right.
I hate this. I want my wheel back. I want my gear shifter back.
Right.
And that's the thing is now as well with Formula One. There's no you can build yourself a great rig and get a good feeling, but to get a real feeling of a car, you've got to come towards this sort of thing. And
Yeah.
people seem to be getting quite interested in that, which is why ACC is becoming this massive online. I mean, there's a stream every day of a race from a different league. You know, all the big streamers are using it, and then you go and see that it's being used in the official GT Championship.
Yeah.
And that to me, when they do that with a game, you think to yourself, there's something obviously in that makes that incredible.
Yeah, yeah, I'll give it that, definitely. Yeah, that's a lot of valid sort of observations there, like without a doubt. And yeah, there's definitely more. This is really accessible. That's the thing about this. So no matter how much you drive around on an F1 game or whatever the situation is, the gap from you as a human being from where you are right now to that, I don't know, this just seems that bit more attainable in a weird kind of a psychological way. So it is sort of interesting to drive these cars with lesser power, and I don't know if that's part of the thing that's exciting for a lot of people, and the fact that it's so heavily sim as well, that it's really sort of giving you a proper driving experience versus trying to learn to be good at a game, which is kind of a different process, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
But
so I'm gonna reset the server.
do it.
How do we feel about Barcelona?
Yeah, sure, that's all good. They just raced at Barcelona, so yeah, it's all good. Anything that's close to the F1 calendar, I'm cool with. Obviously, there's no Monaco and ACC, so.
John, do you have any of the DLC? Do you have all of the DLC?
Everything but the British download.
Oh, fair enough. I don't know. Do you want to do Imola or Barcelona? What's the preference?
Either one is fine with me. I like Imola. I like Barcelona.
Okay, well, I'm letting John choose this time because we just coming off of Monza right now, so I have nothing to say on the new one apart from I'm fine with whatever you guys pick. Thank you for choosing Monza.
Let's go Barcelona.
Cool. Alright, so quitting the server.
Yeah, it's just restarted now. I'll let you know when it's back up.
Cool. But yeah, Aces, yeah, we're making this a press conference, buddy. A press conference mixed with the track day, mixed with a bunch of guys having bants, all that. So yeah, it's a press conference. What's up? Still glad you're here with us, Sergio P.
So what's the plan for Sunday, Lorenzo and John? Are you joining us in the evening for a race?
Man, Jimmy, why you gotta ask me that question, man? Why, Jimmy? Why?
Server's up, so you can answer it as we drive. I mean, I think you kind of already have. So.
Fuck, man. So yeah, do you know what? Like, I kind of know that I kind of have to do it because obviously John's gonna have to do it because he can't do his PC league anymore, can he? And so all the big talk about can't wait till you get over it, John. Now that John's over it, and I can't exactly bail on this shit now, can I? But I'm trying to get out of ACC. That's part of my problem. I've just been doing, like, I didn't start the channel as an ACC channel, and somehow like 85% of the content is easily ACC. Like, that's all I live stream, that's all I do league wise, do you know what I mean, all that. So it's kind of wanting to step out of that a little bit, but obviously I'll have to fucking be there on Sunday, which means I'll have to sign up and that.
Well, we want you there.
Well, no, I appreciate that, Jimmy. I really do, and I'm sorry that I missed the last race. I was feeling.
I don't want to force you. You know.
Yeah, no, I know. It's alright, mate. It's alright. I appreciate
if
that.
you didn't turn up when John's just got a PC, I think that's a real arsehole move. So, you know.
Fucking hell. He's done me right here. Alright, yeah, cool. So, no, I have to obviously show up. I'll sign up and I'll be there. So, yeah, we'll do it. I don't know what the first race is.
Misano.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, sure. That's cool. That's going to be perfect for Johnny. Likes that. So, that's all good. I like Misano too. It's a cool circuit. So yeah, sure, I'll be there on Sunday. I don't know, I'm just gonna have to flinging myself more into this stuff. Obviously, this is what I want to do. I'm doing it because I want to do it, right? And this is what I want to do, but I'm gonna have to really fling myself behind it, because if I'm gonna do the Axiom, I'm gonna do the Runsetto League, I also have to do a few other things to sort of diversify, right? So yeah, I'll just have to fling myself fully into it. Oh, here's the banter. Yeah, see, you got a little bit there. It's alright, there'll be more. Don't worry. Why do I not have a setup for this circuit? Aggressive preset it is.
Do you want a setup?
What, have you got a Rari setup for it?
I've got the CDA setup you can have, so...
Sure, why not? I'll take that. Thank you.
2 seconds and I'll drop it to you on Discord.
Beautiful. Thank you, Jimmy.
Are we?
So yeah, that's another question for you, Mr. Mancy. While you're doing that, I asked John how long he's been doing his streaming for. He said he's been started his channel back in December. So about yourself, how long's your channel been running?
My my channel has been there for a long time. When I managed to figure out how to upload a video to YouTube and then never did it again.
Gotcha.
And then I started putting bits up last year when I started playing F1 a lot more, streaming races and bits and clips. But it's not really a channel for where I sit and I stream and I'm on cam. Obviously I don't have a cam. For me, it's just I stream the odd race. I put clips up of like good laps, hot laps and stuff like that. So it's more that kind of thing.
Right.
I wanted to turn it into more of a streaming channel, but I don't have the time or the want really to do it.
Right. Yeah.
I'd love to, but you know, I work a full-time job. My other half, our time is important to me. So yeah, sit there. And I know what I'm like. I'm very obsessive with something, so I'd want to do it. If I was going to do it, I'd want to do it like you guys do really well.
Yeah.
And that would just take more of my time. It's not, you know, I'm not knocking anyone that does it that has a partner or anything like that.
Yeah.
But just my personal feeling and opinion on it is, I'm happy with how it is. I enjoy my racing, and I like to focus on that. Like I was saying to you earlier, having a stream and trying to talk and entertain people that are watching me at the same time as racing, I wouldn't be able to compete with both.
Yeah, that's a fair comment, man. I don't know that I actually compete with both right now, and I'm trying to do it, but I don't even know that it actually works. But yeah, I totally get that, man. Like, totally get that.
A setup on Discord.
Thank you very, very kindly, sir. Let me look in the messages here. Yep, I see it here. Thank you kindly. Let's see.
Yeah, I think if I'd have been a bit younger and had a bit more a bit more time, maybe I would have done something with it. But this sort of stuff wasn't accessible to me until now.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
So
that's definitely fair. I think yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's kind of a blessing in a lot of ways that we have the ability to be able to do this now, and obviously that you can sort of put in as much or as little time as you kind of want with it. Do you know what I mean? It's like some of the top end guys, you see some of the crazy stuff that they do, and it's just, I know I'm years away from being that good. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's available to do how you want, which is really cool, man. You can just do as much or as little as you want.
I think when you say like being as good as they are, it's very easy to sort of do yourself down as a person. You know, they're not better than you.
No.
They've just dedicated their lives to it.
Yeah, and they're very, very practiced in what they do, and very
but they all had to start somewhere.
Definitely. There's no taking away from that. And if you look back at a lot of their old stuff, it's nowhere near as polished as what it is now. And
Well, no, you look at Jimmy Broadbent when he first started out.
holy shit. Yeah, exactly. No, it's true. It's definitely true. So yeah, there's lots of things that I'm really happy with, and things that I really enjoy about the process, and the sort of learning about it and everything else. But there's definitely a lot of things that I would like to be able to do better as well, and that I'm working towards improving in general. Ultimately, for how I want the channel to be in the end, like there's quite a ways to go still.
But it does. It takes a lot of time. You've got a life to live.
Yeah, yeah, there's that too. There is that too. There is that. Alright, let's come out on track.
I remember last year when I had all my Fanatec gear delivered. It turned up and literally, like 3 days later, we were going on holiday for a week.
Oh, no way.
Oh.
And I was just like, oh. It's like the worst time it could have turned up. But
Yeah.
do you know what? When I was on holiday, I didn't think about it once. I didn't
Really?
think, like, no, I'd rather, Christ, you give me a holiday in Italy over
Yeah.
my Fanatec gear any day of the week.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Italy is a very special place, my man. Very, very special place.
Same time, you know, it can have an adverse effect. I've seen streamers that, when they started out, were good, nice people, and almost like an air of arrogance
Right.
can come over when they get a lot of followers and a lot of people.
Yo, that's a... Do you know what? Like, honestly, I haven't even hit 300 people yet. Okay? And there's certain stuff that happens, honestly. And there's certain things that people kind of... I'm gonna put this. There's certain ways that people treat you, even at this level. You can see that once you get to a certain level, like, it must be crazy. The amount of people that would be in your direction and the kinds of things that they share with you, and some of it's just love, right? But it's just the way how it comes across, and you're just this guy who's just doing a thing. Do you know what I mean? You're not really sort of expecting that you're having that kind of an impact on some people, and you do sometimes, you know. And not everybody knows how to sort of process that. No, not everyone's sort of mature enough to kind of find a good way of dealing with that, right? So there's a lot of stuff there, man. So when people get big-headed, like, I don't know, I kind of understand how it happens. Whilst I never intend to sort of be that way, but I kind of get how they get there. Especially for the top end guys. I mean, like, shit, if you watch like a Jimmy or whatever, right? Jimmy on one live stream probably makes more money in donations than you probably make in a week slugging your nuts off at work. Do you know what I mean? Like, people throwing money at like a live stream. Like, seriously, man. Like, dudes put £100 down. Do you know what I mean? We have seen all kinds of weird currencies pop up on the screen that I don't even know what the symbol means. And people just flinging money at this dude. And that's just one example, right? So it's kind of crazy, like how they might end up taking that.
I can't believe how good this track feels compared to the PlayStation, you guys. It is insanity. I had to pull over and stop. I had to go back to the garage. It's too much. It's crazy.
Wow. Wow. This almost makes me want to play it on console just to see the difference.
Oh, just don't.
John, you're going to need a
Walk
new
on
tagline.
Legos.
Vawter Racing, not an advocate for console.
Yeah. Holy.
Man. I am just blown away. This is my first laps on the track. On the PC, I'm just blown away. I mean, I really love this track. I loved it on the PlayStation. And this is just so good.
And it must look
Wow.
beautiful on that 3070 as well, man.
It looks great. That's, oh.
Yeah.
I had to take a break and hit my vape for a little bit.
That is so amazing. It's such a beautiful experience to hear that that's like how you're seeing it, you know what I mean? Like, it's still fresh to you and you're still sort of seeing it from that nice perspective, man. That's really, really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's really something, you guys. Wow.
Yeah, sometimes we kind of, I don't know, man.
I'm gonna have to.
Uh-huh.
I was just telling you, I'm gonna be going to lunch with my wife here in just a little bit. But I'm gonna have to wrap it up in just a little bit. But
No worries at all.
man,
No worries.
I'm just, it's just beyond words at this point. It's so amazing. I've never felt, my wheel has never felt the way it feels.
Wow. So it's like new equipment.
Just the feedback and the vibrations, yeah, it's just amazing.
Wow.
I'm blown away.
Wow. I would have never guessed it was that different. Never would have guessed. But yeah, for the meanwhile, obviously enjoy your lunch as well, just in case I don't remember to say that, but obviously enjoy your lunch with Mrs. Vawter.
Definitely.
Best regards for allowing her to, for her allowing us to have you so far for the morning. Thank you very much to her for that.
She is my angel.
It's beautiful.
She is my angel. We've been together since 1993.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely
It's
amazing.
fantastic.
Wow. Congratulations, man. That's like nearly 30 years, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people can't spend
Yep.
30 weeks with each other these days, let alone 30 years, man. Sorry. That's really, really amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's people I can't take for 30 minutes in the same room.
I feel honoured.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Alright, you guys, I wanted to thank you both. This has been really great. It's been really fun. Thanks
It's
for
been fun. Yeah, pleasure
inviting
to have met
me
you as
and-
well and talk to you as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I just, I'm blown away. I mean, I've been watching Hawk race for weeks and weeks, and now here I am. I got to do laps with him today.
This is, yeah, it's beautiful, man.
Ah,
It's so beautiful. What
Yes.
reality can be today, man, is just amazing.
See, this is like Hawk's hot lap at Monza. For me, this stream will be saved and I'll show my grandkids. This is the time I was on stream with Lorenzo Hawk. And they'll go, yeah, we know Lorenzo. He's done a 147 at Monza. We've seen his hot lap.
You guys, man.
hilarious.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
But no, it's been cool, and I'm looking forward to meeting up more and chatting about motorsport life. And it's nice, man. I don't socialise a lot outside of my house and work because of moving down here. I met my other half, and she don't really let me out. So this is my opportunity to speak to people.
Nah, that's the
I hear you
beautiful
there.
thing.
It's great.
Absolutely beautiful thing. It's been such a pleasure having you guys on. Like, hopefully this is the first of many. There's Mike, one of my partners in crime, who's usually around. When he gets back into town, obviously he'll be able to join us as well, which is going to be really, really cool. There's also another good friend, Stiggy, as well, who when he gets back into sim racing, he's taking a bit of a break. It'd be nice to have him come join us as well. But yeah, like totally lovely. Like I really have a nice time with you guys. Really appreciate it. So happy that you're here now, John. Like for real.
Definitely. Me too. Thank you. Thank you. This could be a channel feature of Hot Laps with Hawk.
Hey.
Hot lap to Hawk.
Yeah, where you guys get to be harder.
It's Hawk's Hot Laps, not to be confused with his evening channel, which is Hawk's Hot Lips.
Yeah, totally different content on that channel.
Yeah, the second word in the website isn't tube, it's something else. But I'm not gonna soil your channel with that sort of stuff.
Thank you very much.
I've actually been very well behaved.
You've
today.
been amazing. I want to give you a gold star, Jimmy.
Oh, brilliant. we get Blue Peter badges back here in England.
Is that show even still running?
I don't even know.
Holy shit, man.
I don't even know if it is though. I might go knock up a macaroni cheese picture and send it in. See if I can win something.
Here's one I made earlier.
Cool. Well, no, it's been a pleasure, and yeah, I look forward to it. Obviously, John, when you sort of get some more time in and a couple more sims, we'll I mean, I highly recommend AMS2 for a different variety of cars to drive just off the bat.
Okay.
It's a fantastic game. I've got obviously a 3070, so AMS2 will look. You think this looks good?
Oh.
AMS2 is. If you could take the games and mix them up, I'd have the variety of iRacing without the cost of iRacing. It would just be a DLC pack you brought once and you had everything.
Right.
I'd take the sound and the physics of this, and then I would take the visuals of AMS2. If you go and watch some AMS2 stuff on YouTube, it is absolutely stunning as a game visually.
Yeah.
But it loses itself a little bit on the sim side. But it's fun. But if we were to all go and jump in a 60s, 70s Formula 1 car around, you know, old Imola or old Monza.
Oh,
then,
yes.
Then
Old Silverstone.
you start to get really immersed in it.
Yeah, like
Old Spa.
Yep.
The countryside.
Yeah, so old Spas on there.
Yep.
You got like the 92, 93 version of Spa, and you can race like the 92 F1 cars.
Yep.
Around this V10s, they sound incredible. Yeah, there's a lot, and then
The
you've
old
got
Hockenheim.
yeah, yep, the old Hockenheim, the one where you disappear off into the forest.
Yeah.
Yes, through the Black Forest. It's so good. I used to love that.
Definitely.
Love that.
Rubens Barrichello with his 2000 win there as well.
Yes.
Germany's,
Yes.
Yeah.
Germany's version of Monza, really.
Basically, pretty much. Yeah, definitely. But no, I agree with all the AMS2 talk in terms of how it looks. Like, holy shit, that video you did with Mika's McLaren going around Spa, man. Like, that just looked ridiculous. Like, it looks...
Yeah,
it just looks so stupid, man. Like, it's just that good.
It's a lot more polished. I suppose from iRacing would be the variety of cars and content, like the NASCAR, the dirt stuff.
Right.
AMS's 2 variety is great, and if you like open wheel racing or just flat tarmac, then you're good. With AMS2, you don't really need to venture near iRacing and start thinking about remortgaging or selling limbs. And
yeah, but I need that new Le Mans 24-hour whatever.
Yeah, that's $13 before tax.
Yeah.
And,
that's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
I never liked that because of the I mean, I'm gonna sign up eventually, obviously, right? But like, I never liked it because of that subscription kind of rental model. Because if I buy something, if I buy a car for $14, I want my damn car. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to stay subscribed to your service and that's the only way I can get my car. Like, what the hell is that? So yeah, I've never kind of been into that, but eventually I'll try it out. But the one that you missed, man, and I keep repping it lately, putting it up on my Twitter, and that is AC, man. Like, as old as it is, like.
That's what I was about to say. If you do Content Manager and Sol, it just it makes it look well. To be fair, I'd say actually some of it with Content Manager and Sol puts it on par with AMS2.
Yeah, I'd actually say it looks better to me. I actually prefer the AC look.
Some bits that are incredible.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
but the fact that you can go and take your road car, for example, I could go and search my road car, put it in the game as a mod.
Yep.
And then drive it
Yep.
around the track.
Yep.
Is
Yeah.
it is brilliant. And I think I've got the 2021 hybrid for the Formula 1.
Same.
And I've got all the skins. And
Same.
yeah, it just you can't get that kind of thing anywhere else.
When you are ready to go on that, you let me know, yeah? Because I have the car, I have the tracks, I have like all the skins, the whole everything for that. And like, it's the only place you're gonna get to drive the 2121 car that's not F1 2020, right?
Oh, definitely. And they've done a hell of a job on modelling it and everything
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. It's the Race Sim Studio one you got, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's really cool. I get that one. I used to get the ACFL as well every year, like the French one. So there's, yeah, they make a mod as well. There's always a little bit different, and the cars are different. Like they actually make like a bunch of different cars. So where it's with the RSS, it's the same model, you just change skin. With ACFL, they actually changed the car model. So a Ferrari looks like a Ferrari, Merc looks like a Merc. But their handling model is not quite the same as RSS. Like apparently the RSS one is more realistic. But yeah, all this, John, I know that's a lot of stuff that we're just throwing, but trust me, man, when you get up to see all of that, like, it's unreal. In fact, the fact that you spend this much time in AC probably won't even make that much sense to you when you kind of see what's out there. Because it doesn't make sense to me, and I know what's out there. And I still spend this much time in here when there's so much stuff I could be driving. Like, it's insane.
Amazing.
Yeah, AC is lovely if you sat down at home and you want to go and drive an old car around any track, then you can just do it.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah, it is. You can pick up touring cars, old touring cars. Yeah, it's just endless. But there's what I'll do is I'll link you to a YouTube video of a guy who goes through Content Manager and Sol. And it's like a little step-by-step. It's about 12 to 15 minutes long.
Oh, cool.
When you do come round to installing it, because AC to buy is dirt cheap with everything. It's like £6, £7 over here.
Yeah, man. $5 on mine with my thingy link that I keep promoting. It's like $5, $4.98 or something.
Yeah, so it's crazy cheap. But yeah, there's a little step-by-step guide that I'll link you to. And in your own time, just do it because it's worthwhile. At the moment, enjoy ACC and getting on a PC and having visuals that, you know, make you pull over and go, wow, this is good. But yeah,
Definitely.
when the time comes, do sort of invest in that. I would go AC because you may not even bother with AMS2. And AMS2 with all the content still isn't the cheapest game in the world.
It's true, because the DLC for AMS2 is a bit of a problem.
It's a yearly thing as well, isn't it? You get it for like 2021.
Right.
And then, I think they re-release all the new content. They do like a full game update, and you have to buy the DLC again.
Oh,
I got it
yeah?
on Black Friday, so I got it for like next to nothing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it did say on there the DLC was 2020, 2021. So unless I get to keep that, and then they just release a load of new stuff.
Right.
I don't really know, but anything that is on AMS2, you can get on AC, and it's free.
Yeah, basically. So yeah, to me the AC is the go-to. Like, there's no, it's $5. All the content's virtually free, with the exception of the RSS Studio. I mean, there's a few bits that you could pay for, but you can basically get that all in for free.
The file for the car I can send to you. That's no problem.
Yeah, that's easy.
It's just a case of getting the skins. So.
Yeah, and Race Department does most of that. Are you familiar with Race Department yet, John?
I am not.
Okay, so yeah, racedepartment.com.
No idea what that is.
Okay, you will, and you will love it. Yeah, there's no getting around that. You're definitely gonna love that when you get a chance, man. Like, it's yeah, it's nuts, man. It's nuts. You're gonna love it.
Right, well, I am gonna go because it's dinner time here, so I'm gonna go and make some food. But Lorenzo,
Awesome.
thanks for having me on the stream.
Thank you for being there.
Yeah, nice to have a proper chat and do some laps for you guys as well. It's been fun.
Absolutely.
Most definitely. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to us getting this on again. Obviously, I'll have to get signed up for Sunday night, so at the latest, I'll see you Sunday, and we'll talk before then, hopefully.
Yeah, no worries, man. Thanks again.
Thank you. Take care, bud.
Take care. See you later, guys. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Sounds good.
All
Great.
right. Nice one. So yeah, John, thank you very, very much. I guess if you guys are going now, I'm gonna end the stream, and I'll start another one with you guys soon at some point. We're gonna do another one of these, yeah? So that's all good. All right. Let's see what's up here. All right. So yeah, guys, thank you for coming and joining the stream. We're gonna have a bit of a break here, and we'll be back, man. We didn't get as variety as we intended to, but some guys having a chill stream. Thanks for being here, Sergio P, Aces. Much love to you guys. Big up again to John from Vawter Racing and Jim both being out here today. Thanks a lot, folks. And yeah, we'll be back soon. More streaming again soon. Take care. Leave you with the outro screen.